Hey guys, it's me and Glam Goat. Meh, 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 meh. Jeffree Star. Meh. And the little pink princess dragon. Oh, we having some technical difficulties here. Oh, yes, we are. Guess what? We are doing a little kind of a review and try on. Well, we already tried it on, but Jeffree Star, the blood money. It's green. You know, like money, you know? Okay. Yeah, you go ahead, take a seat. I feel like my face makeup has some kind of reflective thing going on. It just, when I'm not in the light, like in the mirror, this is not this light. I think I've got some reflective, and I'm using the same foundation that I've always used, but this is the Too Faced powder, and I'm wondering if I love that powder, but I noticed that before. I was like, wow, you can really see, even though I blended it, you could see where I had ended here. And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, well, no, you can't. So I think it's a camera thing, and I think it might be the powder, because I use the Becca foundation all the time and I have not had any kind of a, reflective thing with that before. So I think it's the powder. Anyways, guys, we're doing a little collab today, and the reason we're doing this collab is because, times are tough, and whilst I was one of the few people that was able to come up with the funds at the time that this was released, and of course I don't get the whole thing. I just the palette. That's I don't get none of the other stuff. Some of my YouTube sisters were not able to procure this palette until recently, and they're just so happy that they were finally able to get it, that we decided, because we're all happy with anybody that has this palette is happy. We're going to do, a little collab using our Blood Money palette. Now, as if you've been with me for a while, you know that I do a palette of the month where I change 2 or 3 palettes every month, and try to really use those palettes for that month. And since March, St. Patrick's Day, what's better than the Blood Money palette? So I have been using her quite a bit, along with a couple of other palettes, and I've been using her enough to have a pretty righteous opinion. There she is in all of her glory. And I'll tell you, this color right here, that's like a highlighter. It does not, where is it? It does not look like what it looks like in the pan. And this is why you have to use your, see, there's what she looks like. Like that doesn't look, okay, let's look at it in the pan again. There it is in the pan. There it is on the finger, okay? A little bit similar, but not a lot. And this is why sometimes you just have to get in there and find out what your palettes are doing, because there are a lot of shades that when you bring them out of the palette, they don't look like what they do in the pan. And most of the time, they look much better when you actually use them than they did in the pan. Sometimes, though, you're expecting it to look like what it was in the pan, and so you're really disappointed. And you know, like I said, this is why you can't just try out a new palette when you're getting ready for work. You need to sit down on your day off and get into it and really find out what it's capable of. I'm going to use that right there for my transition shade, and that is Mint Condition. Okay, Mint Condition. Obviously, I have to use my Jeffree Star mirror. Thank you, Becca. So, I'm going to go between the brow and the lid, and I might have went on a little heavy. You know, sometimes you have to be careful about how you go in with this, because you know, everybody be all like, "Oh, I want it pigmented," you know. Well, honey, if you want pigment, this is your palette, you know. This is your brand. However, sometimes you put it on and you're like, "Whoa, that was more than I had bargained for." And see, this is what I really wanted to do, and this is what I ended up with. So, since I am filming and I don't have hours to sit here and deal with that, I'm just going to make it look the same on both eyes, because it's just easier that way. Yeah. Now, a lot of times you use a transition shade that matches your skin a little better. I'm using this as a transition shade because obviously we're going in green. All right. My friend Jessica just got her Blood Money palette, and I mean like just, and then have another friend, Barbara from Barbara's Beauty Bag. She just got hers too, and we are doing a collab for them so that, you know, we're giving them a reason to really get into those palettes. Okay, I'm going to use, Lord have mercy. Yeah, no, that's not it. If I ever have a palette, you know it's going to be one of the names. Chameleon Fetish. Okay. This kind of a bright little green right here. And we're going to go in the crease with that. Now, I have been using this a lot this month. I've gone with a lot of the darker. Oh, wow. I'll tell you what now. Pigment. Whew, baby. Yeah, that's really a nice green right there. I find the Jeffree Star to be really powdery in the palette. You know, I mean, once you stick your brush in it, it doesn't fall apart just sitting there by itself. It's, you know, you using it. However, it does not seem to stick in the pan of the shade like next to it. So, because I'm really bad, and they tell you not to do this, and I understand why, but I'm really bad about when there's powder, I just and blow it off. And yeah, you shouldn't do that, because basically you just end up spreading it into more pans. But she seems to not stick really, so I don't have a big problem with that. She's flowing. I really got too much of that. I made a boo-boo. We have a couple of other ladies that are, I know we have at least two more, and I don't know, there might be more. I think there's only going to be maybe 5 or 6 of us doing this. Oh gosh, see, I did it again. Wow, huh? I'm going for something a little bit, not as, I've been using a lot of the really darker, grungier colors, and I'm going to try to go with some of the shades that I haven't really done as much with. Wow. There's not a lot of shades in here that I haven't hit. So, let's see what we got here. Well, we just went with like the first 3. Okay, Crocodile Tears. It doesn't look like I have been into Crocodile Tears. So we're going to take her. She's a nice, like a green. We're going to take her and we're going to go right in that outside corner. Be really careful to try and just pack and not rub, because, you know, packing is going to get it where I want it, where rubbing is going to get it falling all down my face. Once I have it where I want it, then we'll attempt to blend. Always tap your brush off. I mean, with the Jeffree Star, I've got... Woo! It's a little chilly here. Let me see. I've been pretty heavy into the Jawbreaker and the, is it Lady Killer or Beauty Killer? And they're all the same. So I still have 3 more palettes of his that I haven't even touched yet. Oh no, and I've been into the Alien also. So yeah, I still have 3 palettes that I haven't even touched yet. But so far, I'm expecting the powdery thing to happen to everybody, because, you know, that's what I've been getting. But I'm not really upset about that, because it just blends so nicely. And if you're careful, you know, and you're not just throwing it on, which if you're just throwing it on, chances are, you know, you're using a different palette. But you know, if you're really just taking your time and using her, being careful with her, she will give you some beautiful color. Whoa. You know, not that I need any more eyeliner, but I would really like to try one of his eyeliners just to see exactly, you know, how good they are. Wow. Huh? Wow. That is. Okay, now we're going to go with something. Ooh, look at that. Boom, ya. Boom, ya. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, y'all know I love me some highlighter now. Ah. Okay, because I have wrinkles, because, you know, I'm old, so I have wrinkles. I have to, like, pull the lid to kind of spread the wrinkles out. Otherwise, I'll end up with where they fold over. There'll be, like, these just lines where there's no, shadow. Okay, Emerald Estate is what we're going to go on the lid, and that is that right there. I have used that one. I really like to go on the lid with something shiny. Y'all know that about me. You know, shininess. I must have shininess. And there she is. Oh, she's beautiful. I mean, I could do an all matte look. Yeah, okay. I can't believe I even said that, right? But I mean, you seriously, you could, if you wanted to, you could do an all matte look easily with this palette. Me, y'all know that ain't gonna fly. That dog ain't gonna hunt. No. Okay, and wow, that is. Dropped my towel. Okay, it's starting to warm up in here now that I have these lights on. It's, I am in Florida, but I'm in North Florida, so while we don't generally get like a hard freeze, we do get it in, the upper 20s, lower 30s in the winter, and, it's not for like hours, but I'm sorry, it's still cold. And the fact is, you're not really prepared for it down here because it doesn't happen that often. So, like, I don't have heat. We have, like, space heaters, And the thing is, you can suffer through, and I do mean suffer through, because when it's cold, honey, it's cold. And the older I get, the less my body wants to tolerate the cold. Oof, oh, just, you know what? I'm gonna, like, implant that right on the, just kind of, I want to really bring it out a little bit because, and I have to thank you guys for this. You guys give me you make it so that I am able to do things with my eyeshadow that I probably would not do if I wasn't, what is on my brush? If I didn't have okay, I kind of like that one. A YouTube channel, I don't know, what am I wanting to do here? No, I think I'm going to use this brush. Now, I'm going to go right on the inside, and I want to go with, you know what? I'm going to go with that, Lord have mercy, what is the name of that? Money Heist. The one that's like right here. Yeah. I'm going to put that on my inside corner, and I'm going to kind of get a little bit wild with it. I'm sure this comes as a shock to you guys. Oh. This Sue is going to get wild. What's my shadow? Okay. Yeah. Whoa, it is got a really nice, it's almost, you know how green is, like, goes really well with gold, and you do see a lot of, like, gold to green duochromes. This has almost, if you use your imagination a little bit, which, yeah, you're going to need to, but there's almost a little bit of a hint of green to silver in this one. Ooh, she is pretty. And I'm going to get, like, I don't care. Let us shine it up. I'm going to go under, and we're going to go under kind of a lot. I'm going to draw from that, really do my under eye, and come up under the shadow that's out here in the corner, because this is just some really beautiful shiny stuff. And you know, y'all been with me for more than a couple hours, you know I like some shiny stuff. So, you know, don't try to tell me, oh no, I'm old, so I can only wear boring brown. You know, only if that's what you want. You know, if brown is your thing, then by all means you need to go with that. You know, if it's your thing, then kudos to you. Go for it. And I know there are a lot of ladies out there that look really nice with browns and bronzes and, you know, chocolates and, you know, I just really love, I think I missed my makeup childhood. I just really, really love this. So, I am sure that Jessica is going to give you something a little bit, grungy, gothy looking, and let me tell you what, she does a really good job at it, and she looks fantastic in it. I just wanted to use a few of these shades that I have not been using, and, you know, let her rip. I'm going to put you on hold so I can do some liner, and I'm not going to do fake lashes today. I'm just going to do some mascara, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, where is pause? Ooh, I hope I did that right. Okay, I'm using the, I think it's Wander Beauty Mile High Club Mascara. I have not been real fond of this brand, but I got to tell ya, I'm kind of enjoying that mascara. It's, definitely has a nice look to it. So, here we go with the whole I'm a supermodel thing. I will tell you what I think of this palette. I think if you don't like green, you will still enjoy this palette. I mean, there is definitely a lot of green in here. Even this color here, I don't know if it'll show up on the camera or not, but she has got a green cast. It's like an icy green. And even if you don't want to use it on your eyes, it makes a wonderful green highlighter. Seriously. Like, this is the St. Patrick's Day palette, because you can go crazy and, you know, go and watch. I don't know if we'll have a playlist or not, but I will have like some links down in the comment section, because I know we're going to have some people that are going to go with some really creative looks, and we're going to have some people that are going to go a little quieter, and then there's going to be some people that are going to go in between. We've got some people that are using these pretty much for the first time, and I'm really excited to see, you know, what their first impressions are. Like I said, she can be a powdery little wench, but she cleans up very easily, so I'm not upset at that, and I think it looks fantastic. I'm not even a green person, but whew, baby, she's just stunning and easy, just simple. And I don't believe that there are two colors in here, or two shades in here, that you could put together that wouldn't look good. Seriously. This is a palette that I would advise anyone to have in their collection. It's just, you know, you can do like some grungier things. This is actually a very, very dark green. You can do some brighter things. You can do some things that are like maybe, here's this and maybe, some of the more brown color, that are a little more neutral, but just have kind of a little bit of green shade to them, but basically are, neutrals. You can go brighter, you can go darker. There's just so much that you can do with this palette. I knew I was going to like it because I do enjoy the Jeffree Star formulas, but I think that she is well worth the money. And I think that, even like I said, even if your thing is not green, you're still going to reach for her because there's just she's just so easy. It's just so, so easy. So yeah, I am extremely happy with that palette. Extremely happy. So, kind of a review. Like I said, I've been using it a lot this month. So, and I've done several different looks. If you're on my Instagram, you might have caught some of those. I've been using it with Huda, Elf, something else I can't remember. And you know what? She also plays nice with others. So, yeah, seriously, I will not regret getting this palette because I have really enjoyed using her this month, and I'm looking forward to getting into my other Jeffree Star palettes as well. So that's my thoughts on that. And that doesn't come lightly. I'm tough on makeup, and I've worn this from morning until night. She retains everything. I put a little spritz of setting spray on it. I always use eyeshadow primer. This is me. This is what works for me. And she is there to stay. She is on all day. She is on all day. She is there to stay. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. But yes, I'm pleased, and I would totally suggest if you were thinking about, whether or not you really wanted to get this palette, get it, honey, cause holy cow, she is worth every cent. And subscribe to the channel. Hey, this is a collab, but I'm still going to do the whole subscribe to the channel thing. So please subscribe to the channel. If you're already a subscriber, you know how much I appreciate and love every one of you. If you're a new subscriber or if you haven't subscribed yet, hey, welcome to the gang. Hit that subscription, check your notifications. I personally have a couple of people I have not been getting notified, and I'm having a really difficult time keeping that bell ringing. I don't know what the problem is, YouTube, but I'm going to keep trying. Like us. Okay, I'm a little itty bitty channel, and it's really hard for me to grow. I know I'm old. You don't have to tell me I'm old. I know I'm old. But, come on, hit that like button. Help me out. Help us to make some new friends, some more friends, so that we can get more exposure. Give me an emoji, a comment of some sort down below. Do you have this palette? Do you have any Jeffree Star palettes? What are your thoughts on the whole Jeffree Star thing? I personally could care less what he does. He's a financial genius. He's kind of a nutcase, but he's a financial genius, and he makes fantastic makeup. That's what I'm here for, is the makeup. Hello. until the next time, I hope you wake up dancing. Wake up dancing, boom, boom, wake up dancing every single day. Bye-bye.